Hello Lillas, welcome back to my channel guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now and click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. Guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Even if you cannot leave a comment, don't forget to click the like button. I am here with Bailey today. Oh yeah, and if you're not a part of the, why is this zooming in and out? Okay. And if you're not a part of the channel paid membership, which is referred to as the Chatterbox, the link is in the description bar, or you'll see a join now button. You do have to be at least 18 years old or older to join. It is $4.99 a month. I would encourage you all to join. All right, guys. So this is Bailey, and Bailey is Half Pint by Marita Winters. He was painted by Haley Marie Armstrong. So you guys have not got to see him as much. I'm gonna get him changed in this video. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get in here without messing up too much the lighting. But I have been putting this little guy up for sale. When I first got him, I was like so in love, right? So let me tell y'all this story. Picture it, Sicily, 1972. I had packed him up and wrapped him. He was bundled in this, and he was stored with some of the other babies in my collection that I've put up. And because he had been just laying out in on display in a bassinet in my room, so I decided that I would wait. Is this? I think this is preemie. Yes, it's preemie. So I had decided to put him up, and so when I decided to put him up, I decided to put him up for sale. I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put him up for sale, because I was just thinking of what babies, you know how it go. We think of what babies we could use, we could, you know, sell when we're either we've overspent or we're trying to buy something different. So he was it. And I kept putting him up, and no one really was interested in buying him. You know, he is not a cheap baby. I paid quite a bit of money for him, more than what I was asking for. But I went to take him out of storage the other day, and I was like, as I was unwrapping him, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I start unwrapping him so slow, because it was like pulling a baby like out for real. Like, it was like he just looked so freaking real. And then I was saying to myself, oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't sell him. Because in that moment I remembered why I was so in love with Haley's work on this baby in particular. And she's had a few others that I've really wished I could have brought home, but it did not happen. And I think my biggest thing with him is that I wish that I had gotten a bigger size baby, because I love the preemies, but mostly in silicone. And I was just, you know, it's like, oh man, I can't, you know, I'm not gonna do a lot of dressing with him because he's little, and you know, it's like a hunt to find clothes that look cute on him. But you know what? I'm glad that he didn't sell. And I think, did I put this on the right way or the wrong way? Because it's the wrong way. I was looking, I was like, I don't know. I think these buttons for some reason probably should have been going in the front. But she, like, his scalp looks so real. Like, she sparsely rooted him. And it's not my favorite, but it works for him because it looks so realistic for his, you know, size, and just his whole look is just very, just coming out like he's in the birthing room. I was talking to one of my Dolly friends, and I said, I can almost smell the delivery room when I pick him up. And to some of you guys, that might sound like so gross, but he just looked so freshly newborn or just born, to the fact that it's like I literally feel like they barely had washed him. I mean, that's how fresh and new he looked. Like he just fell out the woo-ha. And to me, that's art. I've had one of her other babies before, and he was absolutely beautiful. Different though. I feel like she did a lot more undertoning with him with this one. Not that the other one was not. Like the other one was super real too. I really loved that one as well. But this one just looked more freshly born, which is, you know, it makes sense because of him being, you know, a preemie and being this size. It just makes sense. So I love that. I love when artists capture like the realism and it matched the sculpt. You know what I mean? Because I see people doing like the flaky skin or the milk bumps and stuff on like toddlers. Like, like why is this baby still got flaky skin as a toddler? Or, you know, just certain things, certain markings, especially with AA babies. It's like certain markings are not there as they get older. But you know, it's this thing for me too. It's like, these are dolls. We want them as realistic as possible. But is it necessarily a bad thing if we add a little bit of fantasy in it? And when I say fantasy, I mean like some stuff might not be true to life. Like freckles on babies and toddlers, even, or young toddlers, is not really a true to life thing. Most kids don't get their freckles in until they get older. But sometimes they're done so cute, and it just, you know what I mean? It just looked nice on some, and I think it's perfectly okay. You know, I guess we have to let people do what they want. You know, it's just like the babies, I used to say, the babies with the long hair down their back. It's not for me, but, you know, if that's what people want, who am I to judge? I just don't want it. You know, babies that's 20 inches, you know, and fitting newborn in 0 to 3 size clothes, but have hair down their back longer than mine. I don't want it, but I get it. You know, some people just want a baby that they can style hair. And that's that. But anyway, so this is Bailey. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing him get changed. I won't be surprised if he end up being a baby that stays in my collection like forever. I love my other baby that I bought at the doll show. But I will say that this skin tone on this baby is actually like my favorite. And I like her texture. I love the way she textured. Like this baby is so textured too. Yeah. And the other baby was very textured too. And I really love that with my reborns because I feel so comfortable, you know, dressing him. Like I wouldn't have a problem with dressing him 1,000 times and feeling confident that he's going to stay exactly the same. Because my Paris Mille Moore I've had for 10 years and she was textured like this, and she is still the same baby as when I first got her. So yeah, So I really love him. And you know, it's like little stuff that you guys can't see in pictures. Like he has painted hair too, like in his face, and like the what you call it, whatever you call it, like the baby soft hairs in his face. But like you cannot see it, even with the naked eye. You can't see it as much until you get like really close, and it really just looked like hair. Like you cannot tell that it's not hair, or it's not, you know, it doesn't look painted at all. So it's amazing, and that speaks volume about the artist. That's a real artist. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, some of the stuff that we do, you know, it's great and everything, but when you see artists doing fine details like that, you know that they are like definitely, you know, have some real serious artist skills. So love him. I hope one day to get another Haley baby, if I be completely honest. I think, if I have to be honest, she's probably one of the ones I don't mind spending that type of money for. Because usually I don't like to spend a lot of money on my Caucasian babies, because of the fact that it's so many beautiful Caucasian babies out here, to where if you do decide to sell them second market, it seems a lot harder, at least for me, than selling AA babies, because people don't want to pay the money, and especially second hand, when they can go directly to the artist and get it brand new, and get you know, possibly a sculpt that they, you know, wanted more. And yeah, it's just so much to choose from in it, and they can, and from all price ranges. Like there are beautiful, highly detailed, better than some of the prototype babies out here by some undiscovered artists, at like 1/4 of the price in Caucasian. It's like, the market is flooded with beautiful Caucasian babies. It's the AA babies that's harder to find. So I usually don't like to spend a lot of money on the Caucasian babies, because I know I can, you know, unless there's something special about them or unique or whatever, that's, you know, that's my thing. I think a lot of Haley's work is in her actual skin tone and how natural the baby blends and looks. His modeling is very different from my other baby modeling, but she models similar in the way of like how I like to do my modeling. Like it's, I don't know, it's not like the circles, if that makes sense. But on my other baby, it's the circles, but I actually like it for him and his skin complexion. Like you would literally see that on a baby that in that skin complexion. So they both have their total different things by total different artists, and I love both of them for their uniqueness and their artist styles. I think they're both worth probably the same amount of money, even though they artists charge differently. At least what I paid for that baby versus what I paid for this baby is like half the cost. But I think it just depends on, you know, the individual that's searching for the baby. Because for me, I don't know. For me, I just feel like we put the value on the dolls, not so much of the artists. They can stick a price out there all day long, but if we don't agree with it, we're not going to pay it. And so there's that. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.